Hi, it's Jo here again, the founder of Mantra, and I'm here with another of our lovely customers, Alex, who has very kindly agreed to come and share with us the story of what her mantra jewellery means to her. Alex, thanks so much for coming today.
Thanks for asking me, Jo.
We've actually known each other for quite a few years, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. It's been quite a long time now, and I've been to quite a few of your events over the years, and bought quite a few bits of jewellery from you, and worked with you on other things.
And over those 15 years, I think, then I've seen you wearing lots of different pieces of jewellery, and you've obviously bought jewellery as gifts to people as well. What is it about Mantra in particular that you like?
I think it's the fact that you can personalise it. It's a bespoke piece of jewellery just for you, and or as a gift. I think it's a really nice thing to be able to give to somebody for a special birthday or anniversary.
Brilliant. And starting with gifts, you've got two daughters, India and Georgia, and I think you've bought each of them a mantra necklace, haven't you? Tell us about those.
Yeah, I have. I bought them at different times actually, but they both have a mantra. India's was just before she did her GCSE, so sort of on that cusp of growing up and becoming a young woman and going into the world. And it was just a little reminder to her really to enjoy life and make the most out of it. So India says strong, wild and free. And I wanted to be that strong, independent young woman. So that was the message really for her. And then for Georgia, she's a bit younger, but typical sort of 13-year-old at school and the troubles that they have, and all the social media, etc. And it was just a reminder for her to be happy. So that's her mantra says.
That's really lovely. And actually, mums buying for teenage daughters is a really big part of our customer base. I think Mantra works really well as a gift to buy for a daughter, to give her that reminder through the day to hold on to something tangible, a message from mum, but something just to anchor her through the day.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's really important to just remind yourself who you are and why you're doing what you're doing. And I think just being able to take hold of something and pause for thought really, and just take that little moment to think about what you want to be doing with the rest of your day, the rest of your month, the rest of the year. It's a really great reminder for that.
And it was your girls, in fact, who chose your first myMantra necklace for you, wasn't it, with Jay, your husband? They chose a necklace and it had a mantra engraved.
Yeah, they did. It was for my birthday a few years ago. They knew I liked the mantra range. I'd been looking at it, and they chose a really nice mantra, which was do more of what makes you happy. And I think what they recognised in me at that time is I was quite stressed, I was working really hard, and everything was about work and the business. When you run your own business, it can become all too consuming. And what the mantra was there to do was to just remind me that actually the important stuff is home and family and enjoying life, and that sometimes you've got to be reminded to put those things first, and that's what the mantra allows me to do.
And I absolutely agree with that. With running your own business, I always talk about it being more of a work-life blend, a work-life balance. It all merges into one, doesn't it? So it's really good to have that.
Yeah, hugely it does. Yeah, really important.
Yeah. And I actually, on my Lotus necklace, I have love, laughter and sunshine as my mantra for happiness, because they're really the three things that I need in life to be happy. It just reminds me it's the simple things, love, laughter and sunshine, that really make me happy. So it works well having that reminder around your neck as a mantra, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, definitely. Yeah, because it's not ingrained in me all the time. I do have to sometimes stop and remind myself why I'm doing things.
And has it worked as a mantra for you? Do more what makes you happy? Do you think you are doing more things now?
Yeah, I think I do. I think I certainly make more time for the good things in life and for the right things in life. And I think that the balance I have now is much better than it was a few years ago. I can't say that's all because of Mantra, but it's a huge part of it. It's a huge part of that message it's not just my message, that's come from my husband and my girls. It's what they all want. You know, we all want the same thing, and they need part of me as well. And yeah, it's a great reminder for that.
Brilliant, that's a really powerful message. And then more recently, you've actually written your own mantra, or chosen your own mantra, and had that engraved on a different necklace, the one you're wearing now.
Yeah, I have. I've probably been touching it all the way through. I love my new mantra. I chose if the wind will not serve, take to the oars. And it was at a time when there was so much pressure on me in the business, and I was very aware of how everybody else was doing and worrying about my own affairs. And what this reminds me is that actually you need to be proactive and you need to make the decisions happen yourself. You need to stop pick up the phone, talk to people. And what the mantra does is just serves to give me that little kick every now and again. So during the day I'll just pick it up and hold it, just because it's very tactile, and I do this a lot, but it then just reminds me to have a look, and then when I read it, it just reinforces what I need to actually go and do.
That's such a great mantra. I mean, taking to yours, it's about not sitting there waiting in life, isn't it? It's about having a plan B, having an action plan. We all know that people who succeed most in life are the ones who grab the oars and start rowing rather than waiting for life to happen to them.
Yeah, definitely.
And is that, do you think that is part of your philosophy, or do you think it does really help having it there as that reminder?
I think it does help. I know if I had to stop and think about it for long enough and think about what I needed to do, I'd eventually come to the, take some action yourself, take to the oars. But I think the message just comes through much quicker when it's around my neck.
And for me, the same. They are so tactile. I find myself holding it through the day. But I'm somebody who can rush through life on autopilot sometimes. So I find having a necklace, having that tangible object, can really slow me down, stop me in my tracks. This one, for example, I breathe. I breathe in calm, I breathe out stress. It's just there as a tangible reminder through the day to really be that piece of mindful jewellery to stop you in your tracks.
Yeah, and I think that's really important, isn't it? We're all just so busy all of the time, and I just think if just something so simple can make your day better, then I'm a great advocate of it.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much, Alex, for sharing those really personal stories about what the mantras mean to you, and the ones you bought for India and Georgia as well. So thank you very much, and we would love to hear more of your stories as well. So if you'd like to share your story with us about what mantra means to you, which mantra you've picked, what the words really mean, then get in touch on social media and come along and share your story with us. Thanks very much, and bye for now.